Happy Aries full moon and happy supermoon. Tonight, October 17th, we have the Aries full moon, and it is also a supermoon. And on top of it being the Aries full moon, it is also the brand new cycle of full moons for us, starting astrologically. Aries is the first sign on the astrology wheel. And when I tune into Aries, I always feel this like childlike wonder and excitement, and I also have this one memory, not necessarily connected to Aries at all, but whenever I tune into Aries energy, I have this memory come up for me that I really feel may connect into Aries people. And if you are Aries and watching this, I mean no offense, I love you, and I absolutely appreciate and love your excitement for your passions. When I was quite a bit younger, I was working at a Claire's accessory store, and there was a glass window front, and I was very meticulously putting earrings back on these like spinning earring trees. And I'm just like, ugh, my life, earring trees, why? And I look up through like the glass front, and I just see this little boy, like toddler, just running full speed towards me, like, ah! And then bam, right into the glass in front of me, and then he just stops and kind of falls back, and then was fine. He didn't cry or anything. But I was like, oh my gosh, this little boy just slammed into the glass right in front of me as I was doing earring trees. And I always feel that energy for Aries when I tune into it, not because they're careless and run into walls, but because they're so excited. And I feel like Aries really taps into that childlike wonder and excitement and joy for life and all of its beauty, mundane mess, and magic. And when I was tuning into the messages of this full moon today, for me, it's in my 6th house, which is all about my habits and my health. So if it's in your 6th house as well, then this could be, you may be feeling this full moon more physically within your body. I know for me, with it being connected to my health, it has hit me more physically speaking. And there are ways that you can care for yourself to help you through that if you're feeling it more physically. Ritual baths to help soothe the fire with water are really beneficial. I actually just got out of a ritual bath before filming this video. And the messages that I was hearing for this full moon, for us, for Aries and Aries energy, is to release the inhibitions connected to your ambitions and your passions. Release the leash that you have that is blocking you or holding you back from taking that next step even. And it's this energy, even speaking of this metaphor and energy of the childlike energy of Aries, that I feel, because it is the first of the astrology. It's the youngest energy, so to speak, on that sense. There's sometimes you see, I know when I was a toddler and growing up, I don't think this ever was me, but I know I've witnessed and seen parents that have their children on a tether or like a little leash so that they can allow their children, their toddlers, to roam free and have fun and explore, but they also have that protective connection to stop them from going too far or harming themselves or running away. And I feel like for a lot of us, we've had these tethers attached to our dreams and our hopes and our ambitions and our passions. And for a long time, those tethers were very helpful for us, and they kept us and they kept our dreams safe. But now it's just like this energy of like, and it's like, it's time to unhook that latch, because we're no longer in the little safe fenced off yard. We're now in the space 444 as I'm seeing this. So stability coming through, but we're in this space of needing that full expansion, trusting that full expansion, leaving the gate open so we can just run straight out into the horizon, and trusting also that we can run back into the safety zone of that little yard if we need to. But really, we need this message coming through for us right now of it is time to release whatever inhibitions you feel towards your passions, your ambitions, the way you want to live your life, your manifestations that are holding you back or blocking you from taking that next step or achieving them to fruition. Even with full moons today, this night, this energy that we're in right now, it is also the energy of things coming to completion, old cycles ending, old energies being released, as well as connected to the lunation of the full moon. And we'll be feeling this for another 2 to 3 days, and we might have already been kind of tuning into it a day or two before this big ripe supermoon. So I'm gonna go into some cards before I continue rambling on and on and on. This is my self-care deck. Let's see what self-care is really gonna help and nourish us with this Supermoon and Aries and full moon that we have right now. This is a double-sided deck, so I'm going to, oh, hello. Our cards will just fly out, which I'm always here for. Oh, we have quite a few, and one of them I was wondering was going to come forward for this reading, and it did. So I'll try to spin through these quickly. The first one is to just trust your authenticity. Trust your authenticity. If you feel like you're going in the different direction than everyone else, trust that authenticity. There's a reason your horizon is facing a different direction than even the people in your life or those that are surrounding you the most, or your friends or colleagues or whomever. There's a reason why you are facing in a different direction than everyone else, and we need to trust that direction that we're facing. And it says, live life for you, not the audience in your head. Don't let limiting beliefs stop you from following that authentic direction you feel. Don't let the audience surrounding you stop you from that direction either. Trust and honor your authenticity. And then when you can trust that authenticity, you can move forward into passion. If this is not an energy of Aries, I'm not sure what is. A burning, passionate heart. That's like the core of Aries energy, I feel like, in a way, with that childlike wonder and excitement and joy too. But this is letting those passions, right? Untether those passions, release those inhibitions, and let the fire in your heart burn bright and illuminate and guide those passions onward. On the back of this card says, light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. Another saying is coming forward with this message of honoring your deepest desires, and with it also being a heart on the front of this, actually, it's this affirmation of, I am safe to trust the desires of my heart. I am safe to trust the desires of my heart. And maybe that is a affirmation that speaks to you right now for what your deepest desires are burning for and waiting to be illuminated, waiting to be stoked, I'm hearing, with this full moon. Next, we have to trust that we have security coming through for us. Security, physical, tangible, material security, emotional security, mental security, physical security with our bodies, our environments, our life, our career. We have to trust and be discerning and mindful of our security and know that we can regain it if we feel like we've spent too much of it potentially. And also know that it is safe to spend from this security deposits in our life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and know that they will be replenished when we spend from them in an honorable, heart-aligned way. An honorable, heart-aligned way. And the back of this card says, true security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits into all of these accounts, and you will be a healthy, wealthy person indeed. And last, but certainly not least, is the self-care for us to just trust the beauty in the moment. Trust the beauty in the moment. Trust, I suppose, is another thing coming through, is it's being trust this, trust that, trust. The child trusts what it isn't excited in. That was hard to say for whatever reason. But embrace the beauty that's surrounding you in this present moment, and it will bring more beauty into you. Embrace the beauty of your passions, and it will burn that fire brighter. Embrace the beauty of your authenticity and watch it be magnified and magnetized to your dreams. Embrace the beauty around you to receive the beauty you want in the future. And the back of this card says, today you are the curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Okie dokie. So we have our self-care practice. When there's like 3 or more cards, I always take it as almost like a first step is tune into your authenticity and stop believing them voices that are telling you that you're not good enough, not beautiful enough, too much even of something in your head, and embrace and trust in your authenticity. Step 2 is let your passions and your ambitions burn bright and illuminate you and your life. Step 3 is to make deposits, 1111 on my timer there, into your security deposits. We have also the time, space, energy, personal power, and love security deposit slips on the front. And to know that you can make deposits within these bank accounts, these power accounts, these security accounts, and also withdraw from them when you feel it is aligned and in the highest good for you and all that is. And last step but not least is to just embrace the beauty of everything around you in this moment, in your life, in your environment, in your friendships, in your other relationships, in your career. Just embrace the beauty of the moment that is, and you will receive more beauty for that act. Okay, I'm going to go into this deck right here just to see what other messages come forward for us. Oh, this card already wanted to fall out. We have the Chariot. He's been popping up in a lot of my readings lately. The Chariot is moving forward. The Chariot is also very connected to Aries, I want to say, because they are very ambitious. The Chariot is moving forward towards your dreams, your passions, towards releasing you what you need to with this full moon, towards igniting the fire in your heart from a place of purity and honesty and truth and harmony with that dove there. This is the energy of trusting your guidance to illuminate the path in front of you, to illuminate the guidelines that will help keep you safe along the way, to keep you on that path, on that track forward. Built within this car and the Chariot card itself is the message of en route to victory and success. It's not en route to blah. It's you're en route to victory and success if this card is coming up. And we just got to trust that maybe the passions are that illuminated headlights that will keep us moving forward safely. Alrighty. I'm just feeling these two, and then I think I will go into my other tarot deck. So we also have Strength coming through. Look at all this like fiery energy coming through for us on this fiery full moon in Aries. So Strength coming through. This is affecting the changes on your path that you need to make, affecting the actions on your path that you need to make, but from a place of tenderness, gentle energy, ethics, and morals and inner guidance. This figure, you can kind of see here, this figure isn't like stomping on the backs of these lions. She actually, it's a woman traditionally, is very gently and carefully walking through this den of sleeping lions. And it's because they're taking that gentle time and care and attentiveness and tenderness to plant their feet with ease and caution and mindfulness that the lions still remain calm. And this is also a card of having like people surrounding you or energies surrounding you, guides surrounding you, I'm hearing, that keep you safe through this journey. These are both also major arcana cards, and major arcana are always milestones happening for us in our lives, whether this is an external milestone that you're experiencing during this full moon and the following 2 weeks, or if it's an inward shift, like healing, releasing trauma, is definitely a milestone that could be connecting to these 2 cards. And that definitely counts as a milestone, even if you're the only one experiencing. If you're healing trauma, like, honestly, give yourself a freaking hug, because that is worthy of praise. And then we also have a third major arcana card coming through, the Hierophant. Big energies. What did I tell you? This is the beginning of a new full moon year that's happening for us right now. So we have all these massive energies coming through to help us, all this self-care energy coming through to guide us through this next year of releasing and cleansing and bringing our dreams to completion. And we have here these 3 major arcana cards, and the Hierophant over here is this energy of being a teacher or a guide. Maybe some of us feel called to seek higher education or expand our awareness. This is also spiritual awakening. This is passing down spiritual guidance and energy and traditions to others, or receiving them from that type of energy of mentorship as well. The Strength card is connected to the fire sign of Leo. So if you're a Leo and watching this, you might feel this pull to tender, gentle persuasion. It's coming through to help you through this full moon. This is connected to Taurus. So I'm hearing, if you're wanting to expand yourself and release some old ties, I'm hearing to hit the books, Taurus. Get back into, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, self-help, spiritual awakening knowledge, just get reading, because I feel like there's words in those books that you've been putting off that have been set aside. Sorry, my brain just blanked there. And he's even holding scrolls. And this is like, you start by following this road of purity with this dove, and then you end up with these beautiful scrolls of knowledge that give me lily energy. So that is beautiful in itself. Let's go into this other tarot deck to see what comes through. Definitely big energies happening for us. I'm even hearing travel for some of us, whether that's physical travel or spiritual travel, astral travel, dream travel, really affecting the changes we want through tenderness and love, and even loyalties coming through, and then really taking it to the next level, manifesting as well. He's doing this symbol with his hand, the constellation. He's doing this symbol with his hand there, that is the as above, so below. So call it down with your higher knowledge. All right, I'm hearing there's 4 in here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, we have the King of Pentacles coming through. So again, on that way to victory and achievement, we come through the King of Pentacles, who is an energy who is very grounded, very gentle, very safe, secure. Look at that red robe he's wearing. He's very grounded, very stable, very abundant within his own craft or practice or career in life. This is someone who's very well established on the physical plane. This is someone who has the abundance, the prosperity, who has their own business, who is an entrepreneur potentially. This is someone who's built themselves up from 0 to Fortune 500 type of energy. They've really just taken the advice of the Chariot and literally ran with it. as a human, this could be someone who is masculine energy or identity, who is someone who is kind of grounded yet jovial is coming through for us, and who is an earth sign human, so that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Next we have the Queen of Cups, so we have the grounded heart, and the grounded king, and the compassionate watery queen. The Queen of Cups coming through for us, so as we ground into this abundance, and through that help potentially, if that manifests for you as a human, then know that you also have compassion and love and nurturing and flow and intuitive flow coming through for you. Intuitive flow for some of us, I'm hearing, is going to tap into creative force, and it's going to like wash your inspiration and your intuition clean, and also bring in creative inspiration with it, I'm hearing. But she is someone who is very nurturing, very contemplative, very compassionate, also very grounded. You can see very grounded, though the waters are flowing around her. She is someone who is surrendered to the emotional process. She knows just as much as the tide will flow in around her and engulf her, it will also flow out and leave her pristine. If this is a human coming through for us, then this is someone who's going to be feminine or feminine identity, feminine energy, and will be someone who is a water sign, very gentle, very almost like water sprite energy, like flowy energy like this. I want to say as a water sign, this would be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer coming through as a human. These energies can also connect into our divine feminine and divine masculine energies. I'm hearing with them being grounded, earth, very rooted in the physical realm, while being deeply open-hearted and compassionate and alluring, as well as coming through with the Queen of Cups, so our balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine within us. Then we have the Knight of Swords, so this definitely ties into the Chariot again, because the Knight of Swords is this energy of really going after that thing. It's like full speed ahead, literally galloping, sprinting, wind getting kicked up here towards that thing, that destination that we're traveling towards. And this is also one of the fastest energetic cards within all of the tarot deck. The Knights always move action and movement forward, whether that's energetic movement forward or physical action taken movement forward. Energies are moving fast, and with the Chariot here as well. This is really, really fast action, so potentially what we're doing here is this burning passion that we've let stoke our heart and our inner guidance is now causing us to take root en route in a really fast and speedy way. It's interesting that all these cards from this other deck are also court cards. The King, the Queen, the Knight, they're all part of the court family of people inside of the minor arcana. And just as much as the King and the Queen can represent humans in our lives, as well as general energies coming through for us, as does the Knight. So this is another person who is of that masculine energy, or it's also coming through as someone who might be non-binary or gender fluid for us. And as a air sign, Knight of Air, with the swords, this is someone who is also an air sign human. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, who's very, I'm hearing like a straight shooter, but is maybe not someone who fits a traditional identity of what society has put out for us. And the last tarot card we have here is another king. We have the King of Wands coming through for us. So a lot of masculine energy, divine masculine energy coming through with these three masculine characters. It's interesting that we have the Knight of Wands coming through the King of Wands coming through for us on this Aries, Supermoon, Fire Moon reading, because the Knight of Wands is connected to fire. This is someone who was definitely, I just saw 2444, someone who is definitely connected into that childlike wonder, excitement, exuberance, joy, just like that little boy I was talking about in the beginning of the reading that just like runs full speed towards their dreams and their ambitions and doesn't stop until they arrive. Someone who's very eager for action, very connected to that burning, passionate heart. The King of Wands, as I like to say, he's that little kid on this on this road trip, potentially in the chariot, and you could see it in his posture. He's not sitting back comfortably like the King of Pentacles is. He's like on the edge of his seat, like, can we go? Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ah, bam. And maybe that's a little bit of a discernment for us as well with this the passion that might be growing and roaring in our hearts right now with this Aries full moon, to be mindful and not just take in the full beauty of your surroundings, but take in your full surroundings before you race ahead into the unknown horizon, off that tether that we've placed upon our dreams. As a fire sign, this is connecting specifically to fire sign men, people who identify as masculine energy people, who are Aries or Leo or Sagittarius. So if you are one of those, this could be connecting to you in that burning fire of, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Running and racing towards it, like waiting on the edge of your seat, maybe a little bit impatiently, like that little kid maybe waiting for Christmas. But it's all good. I feel like with these four court cards, the king, the queen, the knight, and then the other king, that we also have a really strong support group surrounding us right now, as well as support group and physical connections and relationships with our family, our friends, our loved ones, our community, and also a really strong, grounded, passionate support group in our spirit team with our guides, our angels, those who have passed on, who are definitely here for us with all these humans coming through in the court cards. And they're also helping us walk through any fears or roaring vices that we have going on right now with this Aries full moon, and allowing us to have that security, I'm hearing, to tap into that passion. So, one more card, and then we will finish off this reading. This is definitely with the three major arcanas of Chariot, Strength, and Hierophant, with the 4 different steps of self-care, or 4 different types of self-care that we can tap into, and with the support group of the court cards coming through, we are definitely walking through a portal with this new supermoon. And this last card will show us what that portal is that we are walking through. Woo! So, more than one portal, but not surprised. 3 portals. Yeah, no wonder the energy is like popping off. So we have the Chamber of Violet Flame. Karmic release and radical transformations coming through. Karmic release and radical transformations coming through this violet flame, so you can unlock the pure flame of passion to illuminate your life. Then we have the Gaia Gateway activation. So this is definitely tapping into those earth energies, like the King of Pentacles, and it says learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So potentially some of the security we're needing right now is to connect into earth, ground, earth, spend time in nature, forest bathe, breathe in the ocean air, and let Mother Earth, Gaia, cleanse you and receive her transmissions to help ground through the passion I'm hearing. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Sirius star blessing coming through with just some mega confirmation, if we didn't need any more, with the Chariot coming through for us. It says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Yes, be seen, proceed, push through. We're doing it. It's happening for us. The guides from above, from the Sirius starseed, if you are a Sirius starseed and you're watching this, this is massive confirmation for you. If you're not a Sirius starseed and you've been wondering about your path and your purpose and your calling and your mission and all these fires that you feel burning in you or around you right now, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. We are on the right track. We are moving forward towards that victory. We are moving forward towards the victory, the achievement, the manifestation, the return of passion. Unleash your inhibitions, unblock your passions and your desires, and it's waiting for you. I'm hearing it's waiting for you. Yes, you are safe to proceed. You are safe to trust the desires in your heart, and you're safe to let your passions burn. That is my reading for us on this Aries full moon, supermoon, new lunar cycle for the moons coming through for the full moons. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I hope that you are doing well. Take care of yourself. Be present in the moment. Let those passions burn. Untether your inhibitions so that they can burn brightest. They need to release that karma that is blocking it potentially. And I will see you in my next reading.